What's up, guys? My name is Gift, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. On today's episode, we'll be talking about the danger of social media imbalance.
You're dealing with an addicted generation.
This is a big time bomb ticking.
These kids who commit suicide, you go look at their Instagrams, you would have no clue.
People who spend more time on Facebook suffer higher rates of depression than people who spend less time on Facebook. It'll destroy relationships, it'll cost time, and it'll cost money, and it'll make your life worse.
Firstly, I want to talk about the fact that over time, social media has been one of the best and the most effective innovation for the couple of 10, 15 to 20 years. But one other thing we negate to talk about is the negative part, which is the fact that when social media is not balanced, it could affect us negatively. For the couple of 2 to 3 days now, I've been thinking about making a video concerning just sharing knowledge about social media imbalance, and I came out to realize that a lot of us are addicted to social media, but it's unconscious. So that's why I want to talk about the effect of social media imbalance. I'll just be talking about 2 effects today. First effect of social media imbalance is that social media becomes an active distraction. Psychologists have divided distractions into 2. We have active and passive distraction. Now, active distractions are distractions that are a result of the subconscious mind. Now, you don't actually know you are distracted, but you are. While passive are things we can even generate consciously by our conscious mind. Now, what happens is we tend to press our phones, get into social media without focusing on the right thing, which is probably a dream or a goal we have to pursue. Now, what happens is there's a chemical called dopamine, and dopamine is secreted when there's a desire for something that is pleasurable or something that will make you happy. So what happens is when we pick up our phone, that text, that chat, that message, that alert you get that makes you smile secretes dopamine, and anything that secretes dopamine frequently over the normal balance is highly addictive. Dopamine secretion for desire is same thing that alcoholics, masturbators, people that watch porn, and even people that smoke experience. So, one of the things we should consider is the balance. How do I balance my social media life? First and foremost, the one way to build a good habit is by acknowledging that there's a bad habit. So the conscious effort of knowing that this habit is actually bad is something that will lead you to developing good habits. Now, picking up your phone in the morning before reading a chapter of a book is something personally for me I won't find positive. So try as much as possible to ensure you stay away from your phone at night, because scientists have also discovered that increased screen time can decrease sleep time. So we have all noticed that when you spend a lot of time pressing your phone from 9, 10, 11, 12, you are unable to sleep throughout the night. Why? Because it's also neurological. So try as much as possible to decrease your screen time, because this gives you room to fight that goal, to achieve that dream. Because what happens is you're actually distracted because you think you are pleasing yourself or you're happy moving away from the world. You're driving this joy that you are not doing what you're meant to do instead of you to do what you're meant to do. Dopamine detox. Do things that are actually very difficult to rewire your brain. A lot of us don't know we're addicted, but we are. Number 2 effect of social media imbalance or danger is that it leads to what is called social comparison, negative social comparison. Now, a lot of us are faced with the challenge of seeing people online that are actually living lives like they're actually happy when they are not. So we're faced with the point where we compare our lives with people on the gram. Now, comparing your life with people on the gram isn't the best, because they will never expose to you their negative side. Now, on Instagram, you take 100 pictures and pick the best that has the best camera position, they have the best lighting, the best background, the best of everything. So you shouldn't compare yourself with people on social media, because social media has become a platform where people only expose the best of their life. So I was reading a book called Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Now, he said something about people that are actually experiencing social comparison. Now, a baseball player earning like $500,000 a week will be comparing himself with a basketball player that's earning $500,000 a month, or a boxer that's earning about $500,000 a fight. Now that same person will compare himself with a hedge fund manager that will be earning $500,000 per session. And that same person will compare himself with Warren Buffett that made over $2.4 billion in 2018 alone. Or Warren Buffett comparing himself with Jeff Bezos that made over $24 billion in 2018 alone. So social comparison is bad, but it's endangering our life also because it's as a result of social media imbalance. So what you have to do now is to find out those points in your life where you're not balanced, especially in social media. Drive out a personal timetable, and impute things you know that would help you. If you know your schedules are going to encroach into you using your phone always, try as much as possible to reschedule yourself. Ensure you eat without your phone, and also ensure you sleep without your phone. Alright, that'll be all on today's episode, but ensure you watch how much you use your phone and social media. It might be making your life or breaking your life. I'm sure this video has been helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next episode.